Hi, I'm Julian from Sonic Potions. Maybe you know me from the LXR drum synthesizer, a DIY kit. And this time at the Superbooth I'm showing my first pre-assembled modules. If you have a look over here, it's a dual phase modulation oscillator. So you have two identical oscillator cores with Yamaha FM phase modulation, wave shaper and the wave folder. So if I just play it, the basic tone is a sine. You can shape it to a sawtooth. You can shape it to a rectangle wave with PWM modulation, and you can add a wave folder to it. You can also use the second oscillator to modulate the phase modulation of the first core. Or you can use them to play duophonic voices because they are completely independent with separate voltage inputs. Then the other module I got this time is the manifold time and space machine. It's a reverb and delay module. If I add this here, it does this really long reverb tails. You have two different reverb types on it with a different algorithm and lots of different delays. So you have a normal delay, a pitch shifting delay, so you can set the range. Now it shifts down an octave or it shifts up an octave. There's a tape delay with variable, you can move the tape heads and adjust the tape speed. There's a granular glitch delay that will break down the delay into a granular carpet of sound. A multi-tap delay, a double delay, so you can have delay 1, delay 2 with stereo outs, and a bucket brigade delay. And the next thing I've got is the Eclipse Fractal noise. It's a random module. But unlike all the other random modules, you can control the signal quite nicely. You can go from a signal like smooth Irish grassy hills up to the Swiss Alps and above.
I like that. I like that imagery.
Yeah, but should I show you a picture on the scope? It's easier to explain that way. So we can start with something we all know, like this. We have the basic sample and hold wave shape. You can add interpolation to make it linear or cubic. And the special thing about this module is you can stack up to 10 octaves of this noise signal above each other. So if I add the volume, it gets more and more kinks. Even more kinks up to total chaos. The thing is, it goes from half an hour cycle time up to full audio range. And since it goes to audio range, you can also use it as an oscillator with a 1 volt per octave input. So you can use it as a normal digital oscillator. Over here we have the Self-Similarity. That's a little bit like the Turing machine. Over here it's completely locked. Over here it's completely random. But unlike the Turing machine, if you listen to this, the waveform slowly morphs to another shape and you don't have these steep steps when it changes the sequence. You can also replace the random generator with an audio signal and use the whole thing as a sample rate reducer. You can also do cracks and pops like vinyl noise. You also have a clock multiplier and divider. If you put a clock in here to sync it to an external clock, the frequency knob becomes a multiplier and the divider. Then this is a DIY module. It's basically the core of the Eclipse, but without all the bells and whistles. So you have one mode where it's just a random signal, or on the other side a random walk function, and in the second mode it's this similarity button. So here it is locked to an 8-step sequence, and over here it's completely random, and again it slowly morphs away from the wave shape you got.
So when are you hoping to have the pre-built kits out?
The pre-built modules, I'm not sure yet because I just finished these prototypes a few days before the Superbooth. I would say probably over the course of the next half year. The DIY kit will probably be ready in a few weeks.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.